How do you say goodbye? The title to this video is gonna seem like clickbait, but, well, in about a month it's going to have been 15 years on YouTube for me, on my IDrankTheSeaWater channel. And this is my last video on this channel, not everywhere. On IDrankTheSeaWater, IDrankTheSeaWater's dead. Well, maybe not me, but the channel. The channel it's done. The topic is over. I feel like I'm moving on. I need to get out of this constant loop, and I feel like I'm finally getting there. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing if I'm moving on to something else, something that I feel like isn't this toxic loop of self-harm and eating disorders and all that stuff. So it's a good thing. I want this video to be where I'm going. So while I am leaving this mental health channel, mental health and Tourette syndrome, and while as I talk about ticking, I kind of feel like I have to tick, swallowing it. Actually, ticks has been pretty good, so that'll be my final update ever. Ticks have been pretty good. Where I'm going is good things. Even though I'm leaving a mental health channel, I'm still going to be talking about mental health related things. I'm still going to be an advocate. I am an advocate, and you know, I'm just more focused on recovery and being well with myself. You know, maybe that just means even though I'm still focusing on things that are mental health related, it's less of a crying dump like this channel's been. No offense, Melissa. Pat on the back, you know, you're a good person. You've just been crying for 15 years. I mean, I hope it hasn't just been this shit show. I think it's gotten me to where I am now, which is, you know, I have my podcast. I love my podcast. I love it. I love the airwaves. That's the Bag System. The Bag System podcast. You can find it on any listening app. I'll link it in the description for the website. And I'm also the founder of a nonprofit called The Multiplied by One. I will be also linking that in the description because that's pretty cool. You can sign up to the newsletter. You can, you know, it's going to be, well, it is an org for PTSD and dissociative disorders. So rather than wallowing in where I've been and what I feel in the muck, I'm trying to make something positive of it, you know, offer services for people who maybe still feel like they're in the muck. And maybe sometimes I still feel like I'm in the muck, but I need to pull myself out of it and focus on something else. We're offering virtual groups for those with dissociative identity disorder and OSDD, for those with depersonalization and derealization, for those with maladaptive daydreaming. I'm hoping eventually to offer for, you know, families, for partners, for a whole range. We're going to be making a magazine that's in the works, hopefully a helpline for dissociative disorders, and the app is still in production. So by a team of volunteers, and is getting a lot closer to the beta version, which is pretty fun actually. So it's positive. While I am not going to be making videos anymore on this channel, I will still be monitoring it and the videos will still be there. I'm not taking my shit show down. That stays there. My brass freaking balls will endure. And so will just this channel, and I will still monitor it for comments. The comments are still set to approve, and I will be approving them, hearting them, replying to them when it applies. And yeah, it's still moving on. It's still moving on. I'm still out there. I don't know where I'm going. I just have so much on my plate in terms of like my projects, things that I'm doing, things that are going right. You know, I feel like I'm finally on a path because I didn't have that. Well, there you go. I feel like like before I couldn't get better if I didn't know what was wrong. And now that I have a diagnosis that makes sense according to, my symptomology, I can move on. I can actually progress. I can experience radical acceptance. I don't think I'm making lemonade. I don't think it's lemonade because that's sour, and this is just something good, so I don't want to see anything else. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to add to this. If there's anything else relevant, I will add it in the description. And you can leave a comment and I will read it. I will read it. And here's the part. It's not that easy.